What's up, everyone? My name is Josh Perry, and welcome to an audio version of an inside look into my mind. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Josh Perry. I'm a former professional BMX athlete and a multiple brain tumor survivor living with 4 brain tumors today. I accidentally was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2010 after a crash led to a concussion that led to an MRI that saved my life because it's what ultimately found the brain tumor. And here we are today. And I found myself after the 3rd diagnosis, which was in 2017, walking away from my dream that I was living as a professional BMX athlete to fulfill a higher purpose of serving and supporting others with all my experiences that I've been living with. And so today I help people with a ketogenic diet and implement it as a lifestyle so that way they become efficient at burning fat and fueling their brain optimally, which we're going to talk a lot about on this podcast. And I also have been speaking for about a little over a year now around the world, just sharing my story and my message and my perspectives and my takeaways. And ultimately, my favorite thing to talk about is perspective of fear and leveraging fear to fulfill our desires in life and really auditing our choices and if they're aligned or not with our inner desires of who we truly want to become and the things that we want to do to create the life that we really envision. So on this podcast, I'm going to be sharing all sorts of deep thoughts and perspectives and learning lessons and experiences and stories and answering questions and talking about things from my BMX journey and travels around the world to places like India and Iraq and Saudi Arabia, of all places to ride a bike, but also my experiences of overcoming adversity and life or death situations and, trials and tribulations and learning lessons and successes and all the things I've gone through that have got me to where I am today and that make up who I am and what I continue to learn about my mind and the subconscious and really the deep-rooted reasons why we do what we do and we live the lives that we live and how it all comes back to our personality, which creates our personal reality. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about these things, and I just want to say welcome, and I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to listen to this podcast and to listen to what I have to say and to have to share, because ultimately my purpose is to be able to share any aspect of my life and the things I've gone through so that way someone can relate and not feel like they're alone or feel like they're broken or feel ashamed or guilty or, any of these things that I've gone through that we all go through. But ultimately, I want to be a voice and I want to be a sounding board and I want people to be able to, hear what I have to say and what I've gone through so that way they can, hopefully not feel alone, because there's so many times where I felt broken and ashamed and alone and like there was, I was crazy to think these things or that these things were happening to me. And the more I've shared, the more I've been able to connect with other people that are like, no, like I've experienced that as well. And it's helped them and it's helped me. And so this podcast is just like my sharing on social media or my blog, where this idea really originated 4 years ago, dailybrainstorms.com, on my 5-year brain surgery anniversary. It's just a way to get these things out of me. It's a self-therapeutic tool, but I've also become really conscious of my self-therapy tool being, sharing via writing and videos and posting on social media. It's also an ability to help other people. So the more I share, the more I can, get this message across to people and help people and change perspective and change lives and feel supported while doing so. So with that being said, there's going to be a lot of amazing information I'm going to share and experiences and all sorts of things like that. And I really just want to take this time to say thank you for hopping on board my journey and, being able to live through my experiences and hopefully change some perspectives along the way of how you see the world and the life that you live and the choices you make, and are they aligned with your inner desire for your life, or are they not? And there's no right or wrong. It's just a matter of alignment, and that's one thing I love to share is, I'm not here to judge. I mean, I'm here to support and just share my perspectives, and I hope that you guys reach out and connect and ask questions and share feedback and stories, and we can create a community of support, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all about supporting one another and becoming the best versions of ourselves. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys, and I am looking forward to connecting with all of you, and I hope you enjoy what I have to share, and I will talk to you guys in the future episodes.